Welcome, Lamine Talk again with another video. In this video, I want to talk about why some people are so fake. Like, why this community, this world that we're living in is becoming so fake that it's hard to live in if you're trying to be authentic in life. Because it's like there's a script that's written. There's a script that everybody abide by its rules. Like, if you try to be unique, like trying to be your own person, you go outside and let's assume you my color, you black, you go outside and talk to people and you don't sound like them, you don't talk like them, you don't explain yourself like them, and they start calling you weird. For example, I have a video on my YouTube. I was explaining something. Maybe my points didn't come across good, but it's like I noticed that people my color, like, they just assume you're high or you're talking about nonsense because people don't even want to think no more. That's the crazy part. If you say something that will make people think, they don't want to think, because this is a community of non-thinking people. People don't like to think because everything is already fact. And whatever that fact is, we don't know if it's really a fact. It's just because everybody agreed to it. That's what we talk about. So people want to talk about movies, shows, artists, whatever is trending. That's the fact. Because when something is trending, when the bigger company talk about it, that's what everybody go off of. If you say your own opinion, they call you crazy, you're dragging in conspiracy theories. But if you say whatever everybody already talking about, then it's okay. And people have something to say. People have their own opinion, the different ways, but they don't allow you to be yourself. So for such people, it's hard to be around a crowd of people because it's like you living in a different world than them. Everybody else is moving the same, like a dead zombie, while you in your own life, like your own world, have your own opinion, and you like an alien. You know, nobody want to be around you because you force people to think. The way you talk is like it forces people to think. You know, sometimes you go out with your friends, enjoy yourselves, and let's say whatever topic come up, like y'all talking about something, and you try to give your own input, your own way of seeing whatever that topic is, and people are like, oh, here you go again, you started again, because nobody want to think no more. What's the problem? I don't understand. Why wouldn't people want to think? Why do we have the ability to think but we don't want to use it? For example, let's just talk about a generic topic, any topic, right? If you say whatever the mainstream is saying, if you go about whatever the mainstream is going about, you're good. And I can't believe that people can sit here and repeat the same thing to each other and assume they're having a conversation. They say the same thing in different ways, thinking that we're having a conversation. This person may have heard his, whatever, he got his information from this person, the other one got it from this person, but they're all saying the same thing just because the other person delivered it differently, and they're thinking they have two different points. But the whole time, you guys is having the same point, nothing different. That's the problem. But when somebody comes that will make you challenge, that will make you see yourself in whatever he's trying to explain, it's like, no, don't take me there. I don't want to go. I don't want to see what you're seeing. I don't want to see your perspective. I don't want to see your point of view. I don't want to know. Why are you leaving this now? I don't like. It's like something is burning them. Like, you know, sometimes you have a conversation, you take people, you know, you create something, you create an illusion with your conversation where people can see what you're explaining, so they can know where you're coming from, where you're seeing it from. They don't even want to do that. You know, why are you making up stories? It's not stories. That's how I see it. But people don't like that. They want to be so superficial. They don't even want to think at all because they don't want to put no effort. They want everybody to do the thinking for them. That's why I noticed that a lot of people are suffering in life. And since I started thinking for myself, all my pain went away. Majority of them went away because it's not about what I'm feeling. It's about how I deal with it. And the fact that I can think for myself, I deal with it differently. I tell myself different things. So whatever problem is here, I can view in a different way, and it's going to help me out instead of tearing me down. Right? The problem might still be there, but I can just look at, oh, God is teaching me a lesson. Wow, I'm strong. I can go through this. Nothing's going to happen to me. Do you know who I am? Nothing crushes me. And then everything changes. The problem is there, but my attitude towards it changed, and now I'm different. Like, it don't affect me no more. While other people are soaking down, they're like, I can't get a break. All you have to do is think. And that's the benefit of it. I've been thinking so hard that it's crazy. Even in relationship, right? Male and female, right? When you're in a relationship, like, if you're the type of person that always think outside of the box, it's like you're weird. Like, you start talking, right? Like, they assume that just because you're black, you're 25, and you're in America, you're supposed to speak in a way, you're supposed to act in a way, right? And then they meet you. At first, they have a perspective of you, and then you don't go off of that script, whatever that unwritten script is. That, oh, he's weird. Oh, he like to watch these type of shows. Oh, he like to read books. He like to do this. He like to talk about life. He weird. It's like automatically you're weird before they even know you, because the first step, like on the first date, you yourself the whole time, whatever they was expecting, they created in their own mind, like, that's what's gonna happen today. We're gonna go on the date. We're probably gonna talk about this show. We're gonna talk about my favorite rapper. We're gonna talk about this. And you go there and you change their world. Like, you crush their world. Whatever they see, whatever they think life is, you crush that. Like, they don't even get a chance. Like, the way you change the conversation, they don't even get a chance to bring up, because they're gonna make a fool of themselves bringing it up, all these social media stars or influencers or whatever is trending, because you started the conversation with, oh, you know, what's life? What are you looking for in life? You know, what have you learned in the past year? What have you learned that changed you? What do you think about spirituality? How is your relationship with God? And how do you speak to God? What does mentally strength mean to you? What does growth mean to you? Spiritually growing spiritually mean to you? And then the conversation is all about real life stuff. You know, you don't talk about other people. You don't talk about celebrities, because you understand they're all human. But they're like, nah, he's weird, man. He's boring, man. I can't be around this person, man. Like, oh, he talk about serious shit. And then just because they don't know anything about it, it's like they want to run away from you because they don't want to make a fool of themselves. So they make you look like the fool just because they don't know anything about your world, and they don't want to know. But that's the whole purpose of going on a date. You want to know another person, another human, you know, with another point of view, which is, I don't know you, you don't know me. You're supposed to expect to see something that you never seen before, because you're meeting a new person. But when you do that, when you bring that real version of you, they run away, because, nah, I don't want to meet a new person. I want to meet the same type of people I've been meeting, which is, you met 10 different people, but they all act the same. They all watch the same shows as you. They all talk about NBA. They all talk about this. It's like, what's the difference? What's the purpose of you being on a date with a different person? You might as well stay with them, or go look one of them types. That's the problem that's going on with the world. Everybody is stupid until you are celebrated. Like, if you're on your way to greatness, you are stupid at first because you talk about nonsense, until somebody they look up to give you the credit. Now they want to be around you. They want to be, oh, he's great. And they don't think you're great because of themselves. They think you're great because their favorite rapper told you was great, or their favorite rapper made a video with you. Their favorite rapper mentioned you. Now they all flock to you. Why do you think futures, like rappers, be making futures with a bigger rapper? They pay a lot of money because they know, I don't care if I'm trash. If I have the money to have a future with Lil Baby, everybody's gonna come and subscribe to me just because I get the approval of Lil Baby to be on the song. Now they like me because, not my talent, but because I have access to Lil Baby. And this can happen to any industry. The person that's known, if they take a picture of somebody, now they get more followers just because of a picture. But what about him as a person? What about him as a man? Why are you following him? You don't know. Oh, nah, he's on his way up. I saw him with Kanye. I saw him with this person. Everybody's shallow and useless in the world. Like, not to disrespect, but that's what it is. What's the purpose of me being in the world that if I can't use my mind? How can I change the world if I can't use my mind, if I don't have my own view in life? And everybody call themselves, I'm a king. What type of king? What are you running as a king? What's the end goal for you? Because a king have a goal. It's either I'm a king that conquers others to make my kingdom bigger, or I'm the king that provide for the poor, or I'm the king that whatever. You have to stand on something. If you don't know that about you, how can you do it? And all these people that's claiming to be kings, they ran by whatever their favorite social media, their favorite movie star, whoever they look up to. Tell me I'm wrong. I can be a nobody right now. I go make a video with LeBron for 2 days straight. I'm hanging out with him. Now I'm gonna get hella followers. But I've been doing this for years or whatever, for however long. Nobody cares. They might call me stupid now, but if you have a future with somebody to look up to, all these losers is gonna come and subscribe to you. I dare a loser come and subscribe to me just because you see me with somebody that you like. I don't want you. I want people to be around me that see the value I have, not because I'm with somebody. I don't even want to be around nobody. Do you see how, it's like somebody's letting you slide, fading you. I'll subscribe to you just because I seen you with this person. I don't want that type of shit. I don't understand, man. Like, this world is so fake that people know their friends are fake. Just because they are fake, they can't say anything, so they have a friendship knowing that each other. I know you fake, you know I'm fake, but let's just be friends. Let's just create this third person with our fakeness, and so my third party is your friend. But my real self, we can't be friends. It's impossible. If I show my real self, we're not compatible. So I have to create an illusion version of me, a watered down version of me, a shallow version of me, just so I can be friends with you, with the shallow version of yours. That's what's going on. People smiling at each other. Oh nah, them shoes is fire, man. How much you pay for it? $500? Wow, man. But in reality, like, it's like, who cares, bro? Who cares how much you pay for your shoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? In reality, who cares? At the end of the day, you go home sad as fuck. You have a lot of unsolved trauma in you that you don't want to fix, that you're scared to face. You get high every day. You wearing nice things so people can say you're great, knowing that you have that greatness potential, but you're scared to tap into it. And you want to get all these nice things, work hard, take care of your skin so you can glow, so everybody can say, wow, you got nice faces. You know what I'm saying? What do you be using? You want people to come to you and ask you for things. What do you use? Where do you be getting your shoes from? Oh, who got your haircut? Like, who be cutting your hair? You know, where you be getting these from? Like, you know, who's your plug? Like, you want people to come to you because you think you the savvy, you know everything. But in reality, it's just that fake persona. You want whatever attention you are meant to get naturally. If you're tapping into your potential, that's what you're seeking. You know, some people that love to be famous so bad, but they're not. They try everything they do to be famous. You naturally meant to be famous if you're tapping into your whatever, that potential in you. But you don't want to face your own problems, so you want to create a fake one so you can get the attention you deserve. Because for you to want something, that means it's in you already. You have the ability to get that naturally, but you just don't want to tap into it and do it right way. You don't want to do the work for yourself, on yourself. You want to create a fake personality, a fake persona, so people can give you the attention that you must have, that you was gonna have anyways if you decide to be real and try your best, fix all your problems, and you will naturally attract them. That's why, like I always say, like, you can have 3 brothers in one house, and one of them might be successful, the other 2 people are struggling. Let's say he's a successful podcaster. He can tell my brothers, oh, y'all can join my podcast and we're gonna split it 50-50, all of us. Some of them might say no, not because they're proud, it's because I don't see myself doing a podcast. Whatever is in them is telling them, I'm meant for this, I'm meant for that. It's not like they don't want to join your podcast, it's because something in them is telling them that. And all they have to do is tapping into it. And for you to tap into it, you have to solve all the unhealed problems, all the traumas in there. Now you can be in tune. You can know which feeling is which feeling is that. And then you can follow yourself, like listen to yourself, and it's going to guide you to your greatness. But people run away from that. And everybody's fake. Everybody have a mask on. And sometimes you can see a whole friend group. Everybody know that each of them have a face mask that's not real, and they're all friends on top of that, and they're having a conversation. Everybody's saying the same thing in a different way. There's no different opinion, and if you bring a different opinion, you the laughing stock. Nobody want to be laughed at because they're all weak in the group. It's like, that's what's going on in the world. So how can you be around friends? How can you have friends? If I decide to be real, why would I have friends? Why would I need friends? Why would I need anybody? Because everybody is fake. That's how I move. I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody to help me. Whatever is meant to happen is going to happen. Especially if you already been through a lot of suffering. Who cares? You're seeing the worst. What's the worst that can happen? Die, and I'm going to die anyways. Even if I live to 100 years, I'm still going to die. So nigga, there's nothing worse that can ever happen no more. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh, life is this, bruh. People gotta stop being real and see who's really your friend. And that should motivate you. When you decide to be real and you move real, you don't lie to yourself, you don't lie to others. You show the things that everybody claim weird and see everybody run away from your life and see a new type of group that come to your life and see how far you can go up with the new crew, with the new group, with the people that are really there for you. You can laugh and enjoy and everything seems real. The smile is real. The laugh is real. Everything's genuine. When you give, you're genuine. But now it's like you have a face mask on. You can do good, but spiritually, you're not doing good because it's fake. It's the intention that matters. It's not the action. Because you cannot have an action without intending first. So if your intention is not real, when you give, you didn't give. Whatever you intended for, that's what you're doing. So you might intend to, oh, let me give so my friends can look at me good with below the mask, right? When nobody sees the intention, that's what it is. And you give. Your friends think, oh, this person is good. But in reality, you're not good. Because your intention is not set on giving. Your intention is set to be seen as good. So you will get that back. You will be seen as good, but you're not. But if you're real to yourself, you intend to give and you give. That's what you did. You gave. People lie to themselves every single day. I see people going to parties, for example, right? Let's assume we're going to parties, right? You see them start changing the way they walk, changing the way they sound, you know, distance themselves from their friends a little bit to prepare to enter the party alone so they can look cool. It's like, at the end of the day, when you go in your room and think back, oh, I did all that just to do that. For what? It's like, do I have to do all that just to come in there? Like, what am I trying to create? You're not enough. So you want to create odd things to use to make it look cool. That's the whole problem. Like, it's not like anybody telling you change yourself, be real. It's how you going to see yourself after all that you did is already done. That's the motivation for me. If I have to lie to get a deal, let's assume I got the deal. I'm going to go home and be like, damn, do I have to do all this to get a deal? I don't even feel proud of this deal. And I feel like I'm ashamed of myself. Like, whatever I'm trying to become is running away from me because I'm disgusting now. Like, I'm nasty to my future self, to my richer self, to my strong self. Like, I can't attain it no more because I'm disgusting. It's going to run away from me. Yeah, I might make the hardest decisions. Tell the truth even when it's hard. Be honest to myself and be honest to others. And sometimes other people might win because of that and I might lose. But at least I know I'm becoming what I want to become. And whatever I'm trying to become is also running towards me. Because I'm doing what he would do. My future version would do. Well, everybody will screw everybody up just so they can win. And imagine what's happening to you. You go in your room and you don't feel bad. Something wrong with you. Sign out.